Hey YouTube, it's your girl Shy Gemini, and I'm coming to you today with my review for Braxton Family Values, Season 6, Episode 4. I don't remember the name of the episode, sorry, but I want to just come in here and talk to you guys today about the episode, alright? Alright, so the episode starts with Towanda and Trina riding and catching up with each other like they always do most of the time. And basically, Trina is letting Towanda know about her meeting with Miss Evelyn and how Miss Evelyn is upset and she didn't want this situation to end up the way it did as far as people being judgmental and giving their opinions about her actually basically outing Vincent for alleged abuse. So she wasn't too happy about it. You know, they were saying that their mother's getting too old, she's up in age, she doesn't really need the stress, and she just thought she was doing what she could to help her child. And I kind of get that, Miss Evelyn, but again, that's very sticky because you really had no place of doing that. I know you felt like that was your only hope, your last resort, but honestly and truly, you shouldn't have did that. But at the same time, you know, Tamar didn't help her own situation because she was telling her business. She was on Instagram throwing subliminals and saying certain things and wilding out. So she can't really be too mad at you because, again, she put her own business out there. But I feel bad for Miss Evelyn because I guess she felt in her heart that she was doing the right thing, but I don't think she should have told her business, to be honest. But when a mom is desperate, and I'm a mom, you sometimes do certain things that you wouldn't normally do. So I get it, but they want to pamper her and take her to like a spa day. So that was the plan coming up. So basically next, they show Traci taking Kevin and his girlfriend to baby boot camp, and they really don't get it. Like, they think it's all shits and giggles and it's gonna be fine, but you got a long road ahead of you, honey. And honestly, as they grow and they progress to each stage of their life, from toddler, baby, toddler, adolescent, like teens, it changes. So honestly, with each stage, you have to learn again how to do stuff. So Kevin and his girlfriend don't really understand what they're getting themselves into. They were speaking with a nurse and they were telling her about, you know, changing it. She was telling them about being able to change their diapers, and Kevin seems to think, I guess he's from another planet, I don't know, but he seems to think that he's not going to be changing any diapers. They don't understand fully, like, babies cry, and it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, everybody is skeptical and they just act clueless in the beginning. I did too. Like, oh, it ain't gonna be that hard, but it's hard. It can be difficult. So they don't get it. They don't have a clue. So they'll learn though. They'll definitely learn. She gave them another one of those robo babies. So they gotta carry that around. And then you show later in the show that when they were back in Baltimore again, that they went to the store because she wanted to show him the expenses of having a child. And again, it does not get easier as they get older. As they get older, they start to talk and they start to tell you what they want. My daughter just sent me a link to Amazon the other day. Didn't say anything, just sent the link. So it does not get any better, and she's 13. So you'll see though. But anyway, so Evelyn, Trina, Towanda go to their spa day, and they were talking, and Towanda lets them know that her daughter Brooke has been bullied at school. Andre called her to say that she's being bullied, and they're really not doing anything about it. But she also explained that now her and Andre are not getting along anymore. He's still staying in her house. I don't understand why, but they're not getting along anymore because he found out that she's dating somebody. And unfortunately, a lot of guys do that. I don't know why. Well, women do it too. Anybody, when they find out you're dating somebody, they become difficult. and he's been basically doing mean stuff, going on Instagram, talking, basically doing subliminals about thoughts, and when you think your girl is something, but she wouldn't be this type of girl, but she does end up being this type of girl. So Andre, I'm gonna need you to go have a seat somewhere. You're not married anymore, you're divorced. She can date whoever she want, okay? As long as she's letting you see your kids and co-parenting, you have no say-so in who she dates and who she opens her legs to. So I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. But anyway, so I already talked about Traci and her son. But anyway, so the girls are back in LA with Toni. Toni wants them to come to this place where they can make like they do like a do-it-yourself jewelry making. So that's actually cool. I never actually thought about doing that. I thought about, the painting classes and painting the wine glasses, but I never thought about doing the jewelry thing. So that's actually a cool idea. So they are sitting there talking, and Towanda lets them know that she went and spoke with their lawyer, the family lawyer. I think his name is Octavius. And she says that she went to talk to him about bringing a lawsuit. And it was somebody that's close to the family or is family. And of all people, she announced that it's Vincent. And I'm looking like, what? Like, what did Vincent do? And so she goes on to explain that they wrote the theme song that comes on, the opening song of We Are the Braxtons and You See That. And, Traci and Towanda wrote it. They sang vocals on it, but they didn't get paid. But his name is on there as the publishing company, the owner, along with Tamar. And I'm like, wow, that's really dirty. And I'm thinking, okay, so if nobody got paid, so that means Trina didn't get paid and Toni didn't get paid? But the only ones that really seemed to be concerned or they mentioned were Traci and Towanda. So they basically want to sue him to get paid for their contribution to the theme song. And honestly, I don't blame them. And why would he and Tamar do them like that? See, that's why Tamar, people say the things they say about Tamar as far as her not really caring about her family and the things that she do, especially with Vince, when it comes to Vince. And I think if that's the case and she knew about it, then that's messed up. Now, there's a big possibility that she did not know about it. So if she didn't know about it, then fine. But if she knew about it and she went along with it, then that is really dirty. And Vincent, you definitely tried it. So they gonna go. Toni decided, because of this heavy conversation, that she wasn't gonna make her announcement, because really, honestly, it wasn't the right time. They got a lot of shit going on. But Traci, Towanda, Miss Evelyn meet up again to talk about Kevin and what his plan is as far as the baby, school, moving out. And she said she gave him 6 months to basically get used to having the baby, and then they gotta go. So Towanda and Traci were Miss Evelyn was telling them that, he's a responsible kid. He's a grown man. And I was thinking that too. Again, Traci, he is a grown man. I think he'll be okay. So you worrying, and I get it and I understand, but he'll be fine. As you go and as you become a parent, you get used to it and you learn things, and you just have to learn on the job. This is one of those things you have to learn on the job, and it'll be fine. And Towanda was like, babies are good. They smell good. And Traci said, yeah, they got that new coochie smell. And they was looking like, what? New coochie smell? What the hell are you talking about, Traci? Traci is off her rockers. She says the most outrageous things. So anyway, we go over to Toni. And Toni calls her father to tell him on FaceTime that she's engaged. And I'm like, they talk about how Daddy Braxton is such one of those traditional guys. And I'm like, so Birdman didn't call him and ask her blessing? Is that too outdated? They don't do that anymore? I thought they did. But anyway, so she's all in the cameras doing like, oh, daddy, you know, and he's like, wait, what is that? So that's when she said, be proposed to me. And he was like, oh, you know, asking the questions, does he make you laugh? And she said, yes, all the time. And she talks about, and she's happy and, you know, and she does this again with the finger, her hand, and I'm like, Toni, all right now, are you gonna be able to keep that ring? Because according to the vlogs, Birdman having a little money issue, so I wouldn't flash that too much because the IRS or the tax people might be looking for some assets to pay for his debts. So I would keep that on the hush hush. Stop flashing that ring, girl. Your man got money problems right now, and again, according to the blog, so do you. So I would stop flashing that ring so often. So then Miss Evelyn comes in the room and she lets us know she already told her. So she was just saying she was so happy and asking her, how did he do it? He said he was romantic. He said, let's go to Vegas real quick. Took her to her favorite restaurant in Vegas. And she said he was acting all weird. Like, they switched seats a bunch of times because I guess he wanted it to be the perfect setting. Even though he proposed in front of his brothers and some other guys. And I'm like, that's not perfect. I don't want anybody. Well, I guess because you do see proposals with a bunch of people. So I guess it works. But she's happy. So good for you, Toni. Congratulations to you and the bird. I hope everything works out. And I hope your money issues fly away. Also, while I'm talking about her announcing her engagement, she also told her mother that he asked the boys for his blessings, and I think Diesel was like, okay, cool, but Denim was looking like... But he let them know that I'm not trying to replace your dad. I know you got a dad, but we family, and I'm here for you. So that was cool. You know, sometimes taking on somebody else's children can be a little, you know, difficult. So I commend Birdman for doing it, and he does seem like, even with all the tattoos and stuff, like he's a gentleman. So good for y'all. Miss Evelyn likes him, so cool. So Toni tries again to make an announcement to her sisters, and she's keeping them guessing and saying, I need you guys to help me something. It's gonna be about 75 to 100 people, and they're all in like anticipation, like, ooh, like I know what it is. Can I mention something? In Trina's confession, does she have on a robe? What the hell does she have on? I'm like, does she have on a robe? Like one of them hotel robes that's real comfortable? Or is that a blouse? Somebody tell me that. Is it a robe or a blouse? So basically she, you know, tells them that she wants to plan a party for Denim. And they were so disappointed because that is not what they wanted to hear. They thought for sure that she was going to announce that she was getting engaged. So... But she said she just didn't feel right telling them without Tamar. And I actually understand that. So, and you know, Tamar would be pissed if she knew that that she announced that and she wasn't there. Like, y'all know y'all little sister. She also says that she wants to have the party at Tamar's house. And I'm like, what? Like, first of all, isn't Tamar living in an apartment? So, how's that going to work? And who are they going to get permission from to have the party there? Tamar's on tour, so that makes absolutely no sense, Toni. I don't know why. Like Towanda said, you are Toni Braxton. You can have a party anywhere you want to. So why would you want to have it at Tamar's house? Well, the girls decided that they don't want to go there. They're not going there because they can't stand Vince right now, so they're not going. Even Mama Evelyn. And they said they just gonna have to make it up to Denim. And I don't blame them. Why would I want to go to the man's house that is hurting my family member? So I feel like as this season goes on, this is going to get messier and messier, and a whole lot of stuff is going to be exposed. But we'll see what happens. So that's my take on it. That's my review. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you all have a good night. All right.